Several video clips have been used in this production to help illustrate the message I'm trying to share. I'm in no way claiming these videos to be my own and give full credit to the creator.
In fact, they discovered that they can mix water with the argillaceous soil, abundant in the region, to make building bricks. And after drying them in the fire or under the sun, they become hard enough to be used in the construction of all sorts of houses and buildings. The people of that city were proud of their discovery, especially their king, who was feeling powerful and invincible. It was also possible to cement the stones together, not with clay as they used to, but with asphalt, a liquid substance which appeared on the surface of the lowland in great puddles. The asphalt also had the characteristic of burning for much longer than wood.
How can you say that, you old man?
He told me that you must proclaim his omnipotence.
What? And where were you when he spoke to you?
I was in the desert, deep in prayer, great king, when he told me about you and said that you should proclaim his omnipotence to your people and that you must cease building the tower.
He told you that?
Yes, great king, he sent me here to tell you all of this.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, men, let's not waste our time.
Great king, tell me then, I beg you, what answer can I take to our God?
But now I have another god, a god of red stone.
Oh Lord, try to forgive him.
Ashur, Ashur, it is not your fault if men are hard-hearted. It's not your fault. You must not suffer from thinking it is your fault.
Is that you speaking, Lord? Did you see? I could do nothing. They are even more blind than me.
Don't worry, Ashur. I will confound their language, so that they may not understand one another's speech. This way they will stop building the city, which will be named Babel, that is, confusion of languages.
Look, darling, do you like it? I bought it so that I can wear it at the tower's inauguration. Isn't it beautiful?
Do you want me to say it's beautiful? It's beautiful, but today you're speaking a language I don't understand. What did you say to me?
What did you say? What did you say? I don't understand.
It's strange because I'm not able to understand a single word of anything you say.
I can't understand a single word you say.
Delicious chicken. Give the cook from me a silver coin. What on earth did he say? What the devil did you say?
This is the last level. It has to be splendid, magnificent. Here, the statue of the new god of the city will be worshipped. The king will be pleased. the tent, quickly! When the tower is completed, a huge party will be thrown and the entire city will celebrate our king's omnipotence.
Oh! Where does this wind come from? The sky is clear.
What do you say? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Look out, those flames!
Hurry up, let's find shelter. Quickly, quickly, let's get away from it.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Are you talking to me? What are you saying?
Why are you talking in another language?
Why are you
What
talking in another language?
What are you saying?
What are
I
you
don't
saying?
understand. Come on,
No,
come
get
on.
out of here. Come on, listen.
Prepare me a horse!
Es me taku birundo ake?
What do you say? Don't you understand me?
Trokis me fau kola kala upala.
Ah.
Hello there, brothers and sisters. All those who've been following me in the word of Christ. Now we need to come with some new material. This is going to be the Tower of Babylon. You know, like I said, this is a story been written over 3,000 years or maybe more ago. And we have people read the story and they just, you know, go for what they think. You know what I'm saying? And they said people try to build a tower to reach God, and God came down and some people in different directions, and people just go from there. But I'm one of them persons that I kind of like think is hidden codes. I'm one of the person, I read the Bible, I try to look for the hidden codes. And when I find the hidden code, I get the meaning of the hidden code. And I try to explain what do it mean in a different way. Now we're going to come up with the Tower of Babylon. And I'm trying to explain to you. Now in the Tower of Babylon, it's going to be two hidden codes. One gonna be place, P-L-A-I-N. I can't pronounce the word good, but that's what it said. Then we're gonna have the east, always the east. Them is the two hidden codes. And to able for you to understand this story, I gotta show you the hidden codes and what the hidden codes mean. Now, once again, you know, it said all the people, they were all at once, and they spoke the same language. But they migrate to the east. In other words, they move to the east. And don't forget, east is always a key word. And they settle in a place called Babylon. Now, two hidden keys in that word right there. First, let's go to the east first. Anytime you speak of the east, you always speak of some kind of spiritual thing. Anything you speak of east throughout the Bible, it speaks of some spiritual thing. Like for example, it said in Genesis, it speaks of Genesis 3-8, it said Adam and Eve. God planted Adam and east in the Garden of Eden. Then it goes on Genesis 3:10. It speaks of that too. You know, it said the four rivers. Then it said the Tiger River east of what you call. It's always some kind of spiritual thing. Then in Revelation 7:2, it speaks of the four angels were holding back the winds for they won't blow on the earth. One of the angels come from the east. That means a spiritual angel came from the east. It speaks of that. Then we go to Revelation 16:12. It speaks of when the great Emperor River dried up, making a way for the kings to the east to come. All this always speaks of some spiritual thing. Whenever it speaks of east, it speaks of some religious spirit is going to come. Now, as far as plant, now you can look at the definition of this word, P-L-A-I-N. look up in the Bible, it speaks a different definition. But one of the definitions speak of when two parties come to a disagreement. That is one of the definitions. Now, to be able to understand this story, I'm going to tell you. Now, the city of Babylon, all the people were one once. You know, they all spoke the same language. You know, and they goes in, when they said they build bricks, they build bricks and they use fire to make them harder. And they try to build a tower to see God. That can be speaking in two different ways. It can speak literally, they could have built bricks and tried to build a tower to build God, or it could be speaking in this one. Everyone had one understanding of God, just only one understanding. But as people grew, as people started curiosity about God, and in the form of spiritual curiosity, they all started putting different ideas in each other's head about their idea of God, of their God. Then they become solid. After generation, they become solid. It's a belief now. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they said. They build bricks and they made them harder. Now it become a belief now. And that's how God didn't like that. Everyone now splitting up with the understanding of God. It's only supposed to be one God and one understanding. Now everybody's splitting up and coming up with their own theory of God. And he had to separate them. He made them all go in different directions. You know what I'm saying? He changed their language and everything. And that's what the city of Babylon was speaking of. And in these next video, I'm going to show you how they put themselves in different boxes, different religions and different that. And we sort of doing the same thing, you know. But this time, everyone sort of believe in one God now. But the problem is now, everyone now choose their race. If you're black, if you're Asian, if you're Native American, if you're white or whatever, we all choose our race now, and we making our race feel that we better in the next race. Sort of the same thing. The Tower of Babylon now is not that we choosing our God and making them better. We choosing our race now and making them better. I'm making my race better in the next race. I'm making this race better in that race. And that's what we are doing today. You know, we sort of left the idea of many gods. Now we give one God, but our race now is taking the place of the city of Babylon. We be making our race feel like we better than everyone. And this is my story, and I hope you understand it. Right now, I'm just thinking out loud.
Do you think men and women deserve equal rights? Are you a feminist? Do you support same-sex marriage?
Why are you in the middle?
My religion says no, but my religion can dictate what the law says. So in that way, I'm sort of leaning towards yes, I take control when the law says no.
Do you support capital punishment?
I believe that capital punishment should depend on the severity of crime. There are, I believe, unforgivable crimes.
So you would say yes?
The majority of people who are put to death. But they didn't ask for the majority. They just said I wouldn't say no. I would say no.
We believe in an eye for an eye, but I'm sort of undecided because of the methods that they use for capital punishment and the amount of innocent people that have been put to death.
so easy to place people in boxes, drawing lines, creating sides. There's us, and there's them. Those we feel comfortable around, and those we don't. There are those of us with many chapters, and those just starting their own stories. There's the well-to-do, and those doing what they can. There are those we share something with, and those we don't seem to share anything with.